Okay, today I talk about the situation that happened around the world, no, and how this pandemic affected us and our lifestyles changed completely, no. Well, to start, I will talk about that when this pandemic starts and how this our lifestyles change completely, no. Well, we know that at the end of the last year, and between December and enter to January of this year, and the pandemic starts in China, no? But in that moment, we didn't know that this virus could be increasingly so fast, no? We say, well, it happened nothing, we don't worry about that, so we we didn't be conscious, no, about this. So we know that in the between the months of March and April, especially here in Peru, the virus came, and well, now the Peru is between the five most countries with this virus, no. So that's very dangerous and it's very worried, no. Uh, well, we know that our lifestyle changed completely, no? Now we cannot walk in the streets, we cannot maybe to meet with our friends, we cannot to our jobs, to our schools, to our college. So it's changed completely in for everything, no? So I will give you some recommendations for this new lifestyle. Well, to start, maybe in the case of the our health, we know that well before the pandemic starts, we can go to the park, we can doing exercises, we can walk in the streets, but now that is impossible, no? So my recommendation for this case it will be that you can maybe try to change your lifestyle about your health, no, and about your diet especially. Why? Because for example, if you eat a lot of junk food every week, well, I will say that you try to avoid this. Why? Because you can not doing exercises and another activities, physical activities, no. So I say that you can maybe eat more vegetables, more fruits every week, no? And for example, in your breakfast, you can eat more eggs, yogurt, cereals. So that's important for our health, no? Maybe if you are on overweight, you will be more contract to have the virus, no? So it will be more dangerous for you. So in my case, for example, when the pandemic starts, I try to maybe change my meal, no. I say, well, that's impossible. At the beginning it's not impossible, but it's difficult, no, because you're not accustomed from this new lifestyle in your health and in your diet, no. But you can try and you can say that it will be good for your health. Well, for the other hand, I think that another activities that you can do in our home with your family will be that you can spend more time with your family, no. Why? Because we know that before the pandemic starts we spent almost all day out from our homes, no. We stay in our jobs, in our studies, or doing another activities, no. So now I think that you can maybe watching a movie with your families every weekend. Maybe you can spend time to talk about, I don't know, maybe to the same situation, maybe to talk about your studies. So that's important, no, because you stay with your family. I think it's necessary maybe to have the communication, no, with all the members of your family. For example, in my case, I have these new activities with my sister, with my mom. For example, with my mom works in a hospital, my sister and I and cook almost every day, no. So every day of the weeks. So that is important, no. Well, another recommendation that will give you is about your the exercises, no, because maybe that is today it's impossible to go to the gyms, no, because it will be more dangerous for us. So I will try to maybe doing exercise but just in our homes, no. Why? Because maybe it will be more difficult at the beginning, but there are some programs on the internet, no? Like for example, tutorials, some program you can enter on the internet, and you can. It will be more easier, no? You can watch these programs, and at the same time, you can start maybe to doing exercises. In my case, I doing this, but now I have two machines, no, in my house, and I try maybe to exercises 3 days every week, so that is important, no. So, well, that will be my all recommendations from this situation that happens now. And I hope that you can maybe follow or try maybe to change your lifestyle because it's important, no? So that's all for today, and thank you.